Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Cards. So, I am Heather Danielle, your beautiful host, right? Okay, so was my mom left handed? Because, like, her coffee mug is this way. But then if I do with my right hand, was she left handed? I'm pretty sure she was left handed. I'm gonna text someone really quick because I wonder if she was. let me ask my sister 1 second. I'm sorry, guys, totally random. Okay. Was mom left-handed? Okay, I can't wait. Good morning, Kyla. Good morning, Meg. One moment, let me go on Facebook so I can see who else is here. Okay. Oh yeah, hopefully Shauna can see me too. Okay, mom was left-handed. All right. I'm such a bad daughter. I didn't even know my mom was left-handed or not. That's crazy that she was left-handed. I'm sorry. And she was also colorblind too. She didn't see all the colors either. Isn't that interesting? Okay. I'm trying to see who else is on here. Oh, it's Jody and Tara. Okay. Oh, Tara, Jody, you just haven't given the permission for StreamYard to show your name, but it's okay because I know that's you. Oh my gosh. And Barbara Ellen, as soon as I looked down, I seen Barbara Ellen, which Ellen's my mom's name. So isn't that amazing? Hi, Shauna. Okay. Christine's like, good morning. Good to see you yesterday. And Tressa was on after you. No way. I don't think we even planned that. That is so crazy. I gotta talk to her. Oh, hi. Good morning, Bridget. Good morning, Nancy. Oh, and Angie. I don't see you on here often. How are you, lovely? Okay. Oh, and hi, Rick. Ooh, get some guys in the house. I love it. And Kelly, how are you? Okay, so as you guys know, I'm taking a break from coffee. I know we're allowing tea. So if you're drinking tea, that's okay. But I am doing like a chai tea latte today. I was like, let me try it. Okay. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Annette. Yes. Okay. Yeah, yesterday was so much fun. So if you guys didn't catch my live yesterday, the Animal Oracle, which was really difficult for me not to just do readings of the Animal Oracle again. The ones that Hem sent me from England. Isn't she so sweet and amazing? So we did those cards. They were phenomenal. But I am going to switch over to the Work Your Light deck, which is the other card deck that I got yesterday. So we're going to do some with that. But like we have to end with pick a card or whatever with this deck. I just love this like so much. Like I'm so drawn to it, right? And then I'm thinking about doing like a nighttime, right? So if you guys are in different time zones, like a nighttime one with the David Bowie cards. Because I think that would be so phenomenal. We could just have like a fun spiritual night. So let me know if you're interested in that because I thought that would be really fun. And the David Bowie cards are like a hybrid between like Oracle and Tarot. So it's really awesome. And yes, Jody, I can see your name now. Yay. Oh, and Rachel likes my chai tea lattes. I know, like I can't drink the sugary drinks anymore like I used to from Starbucks, right? I can't do it now. It's too much sugar. But the chai tea lattes are just perfect. Okay. So oh, do they? Okay, awesome. Okay, so what deck is the Fairies? It's the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. So, like, I mean, okay, let's just. I gotta get the facts out. Okay, look how nice this is. It's big. If you look at the size of the box, right? But the cards aren't big. The cards are normal size. So this is the book. It's like a hardcover book, and then look, and there's the same size cards. Yeah. So, okay, I have to pull one card just for us. You know what I mean? For the majority of us today, they are so active. I swear to goodness. You know what I mean? Like when you are shuffling cards and like I can just feel like there's some of them that want to keep sticking out. And if that's the case, then that's like, okay, that's a good card. That's a good card. It's still a good card. So I'm just going to have to like choose one before we start our weekly card reading. Just something to get us going right now. Okay. I don't know these cards very well, so I got to practice with them. Okay, tea is great, but love dirty chai lattes. What are dirty chai lattes? What is dirty ones? Okay. I'll make sure, Nancy, that you got it. Wait. My husband's talking to someone. I don't know who he's talking to. Okay, so are you ready for our card? Oh, Magnolia. Don't you just love the art on this deck? Like, just to show you a little bit. I just love it. One second, I gotta figure out. Sorry, I'm so distracted today because today is the day that my son leaves, right? So I'm like, ah. Okay. Oh my God, it's so funny. Oh, I thought that I opened up to the. Oh, I opened up to page 21. So guess what, you guys? 21 is very significant today for someone, right? So 21. So whether it is, someone is the age of 21, the 21st of a month, you know what I mean? Something along those lines. 21 is very, very significant. Okay. So definitely keep that in mind. And I don't feel I need to break it down to a 3. I feel like it's 21. So definitely if you can't take this right now and you don't understand it. Oh, I have to go soon. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I don't know this card because, like I said, I just got this card deck not too long ago, but it says, could it possibly be as beautiful as serene as it appears? Right, like what you're going through and that kind of thing. The reality is yours to create. How are you designing your reality? Is your life unfolding the way you wish it to? Is what others see a clear representation of who you truly are? Are you being your true self? Are you hiding yourself? Are you dimming your light for other people to make them feel better? I did that for freaking years, right? It's time to embrace who you are. If you are a badass, try and be a badass. Like, you can slowly like show people your true sides, you know what I mean? And always show it in like a good way, and a good, as much as good as you can do. But this is what this card is really saying. Where you place your attention, or negative or positive. This is seriously, if you follow me on Instagram, that's what I've been talking about the last few days. So this is crazy. Remember that you attract what you focus on. Your focus is what creates your reality. Learn to trust in your good. Know that you are worthy of all the wonderful abundance simply because you exist. Acknowledge that you are loved and treasured by spirit. Breathe in the lovely scent of magnolia, and as you do, know that you are breathing in the breath of spirit. Think clearly about what it is you wish to manifest in your life. Clearly, right? If I asked you right now, like, where you want to be in 10 years, like, how long would it take you to get there, right? Like, to think about what you actually truly want, right? Sometimes we're not even clear on what we want. So it's like, how can spirit bring it to us if we're not even clear, right? So think clearly about what it is you wish to manifest in your life, right? Place a focus on the things you desire. And just in case there's anyone new here, right? What you think about is what you get. It's not complicated. It's like, if you keep thinking that you have money, you will get more money. If you keep thinking you have more time, you'll keep getting more time. If you keep thinking, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough money, right? Then you get more of no money. Seriously, right? And this is honestly like physics, because they have done studies where it's like the molecules, right, do not move unless someone's attention goes to it. I don't freaking understand it. I'm not a physics major, you know what I mean? But literally, I have read those studies, I've read those things, and I just had to say something really quick. It's so funny how like the woohoo world is told like, oh my God, it's like a space cadet. Oh my God, that's so stupid. When it's probably backed by science more than any other kind of religion or belief system, right? It's crazy. So it says, it doesn't matter if they are material or in a spiritual realm, what you want, what you desire. Both serve to teach us to love ourselves and others, right? And it says, try on someone else's glasses today. So almost like seeing, someone else's point of view too today, right? Because so oftentimes we get stuck in, our own perception, instead of looking at someone else's perception, because it's like, and once you do, you're like, oh, wow. Like, have you ever like gotten really irritated with someone, but then they make a really good point about why they did what they did, and then you're like, oh shit, I feel kind of bad about that, Okay. Yes. No. Oh, wait. So if someone's drawn to you for a reading, don't do it. Because one of two things. Number one thing is they could be a scammer, right? They could be wanting your money. They could be wanting like your name, your information, right? Or number two, they're unethical, right? Because as a psychic, you don't do that. You know what I mean? You don't do it. Like it takes a lot to be able to do it. You don't go looking for people to give readings for. You know what I mean? You trust in the process that people will come to you that need to hear the messages from you, right? And that's the reason why that I am loving the course that I am we started, but the first coaching call is not here yet, but it's like, I'm going to teach you guys that too. You know what I mean? It's like, you may not want to be a professional reader, but it's like people are going to be drawn to you to give messages, whether or not they are psychic messages, mediumship messages, or if they're just spiritual messages. Just like, at Kohl's yesterday, when I went up to the cash register and the cashier had that Danny on her, right? And I'm like, oh my God, that's a sign, because my mom and my Aunt Judy called me Danny. So now I'm here with a Danny. But me telling her that story, saying, hey, I was asking for signs for my mom today, and Danny, I feel like you were put in the same, you were put in this time, in this place, to give that message for my mom. And by me telling her that, now I have like given her a message too, because I have given her a message like, you also need to pay attention to this. You need to pay attention to those signs from your past loved ones. You need to connect the dots, that there is more to life, that's what's going on right now than you think, right? So it's so crazy, right? Yeah, so don't do that. Okay. Sorry, you guys, I didn't see her spamming you guys. Hopefully you guys didn't see too much of it. Okay, I fall out of the hang of it. Yes, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you guys get those spammers. I have tried to stop them. I wish that Facebook would do something, right? But they didn't even stop the people who were pretending to be me. Like literally had my face on the profile picture saying Heather Danielle, psychic medium. I'm like, oh my God. And they wouldn't even, they literally denied my request, saying this is like whatever. So, oh my gosh. And that's like the full moon Friday knocked me out. I was so crazy, anxious, irritated yesterday. I must get my shit together today. It's sister visit today. Oh my gosh. Hi, do I do playing cards? A little bit. I'm thinking about getting more into that too. So, my son collects cards, like playing cards. So, I'm thinking about doing it so that when he does his playing cards, I can give him readings, right? Sorry, another spammer. Is that why I was so exhausted? Yeah, I had body aches and a headache yesterday. So true. And Kyla, I don't know. He just got around, so I have no idea. But I'm really anxious to get off of here because I want to see my son. But it's okay. He's talking right now. So let me see what I can do. Okay. Ooh, I love this, right? So I'm going to go through the weekly card reading really fast, and then we'll get to some of the like the pick a card reading and that kind of stuff, right? So deep replenishment, right? So this is going to be for Monday, right? So Monday is going to be a time of rejuvenation, right? It's not going to be a day to do a lot of things. It's not going to be a day for you to take a lot of action. It's going to be a day for you to reflect, to relax, right? For you to really look within. It's going to be an awesome day to like meditate if you can. It's going to be a really, really good day for you to do some writing, automatic writing, that kind of thing. We're going to, oh yeah, and it's so funny too. Module 2 of the course comes out too. So I'm really excited about that. So message me if you have any questions about that. So Monday, you're going to have to do a little bit of work if you're in the course, right? But even if you're not, right, then just make sure that you don't put a lot of stress on yourself. Okay. So so Tuesday, right? Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you, right? So this is Tuesday's talking about taking a little bit of that action, you know what I mean? Going ahead and going on a limb on something that, really would probably make you happy. Even going ahead, if there's something that you're interested in, going ahead and just, making a phone call, making a text, sending a message via Facebook, right? Doing something that's outside of the ordinary, something that kind of really might even scare you a little bit, right? So this is what's going to be for Tuesday. If you have opportunities on Tuesday, which I feel like they say they will, then it's time to really embrace it. And I do sense the moon in here too. So I really feel like a lot of us will be affected by the moon. And the next new moon is on August 8th. So join us for that. You know what I mean? And it's completely free and everything on August 8th. So I'll be putting out the details to that hopefully this week. And if you guys want, wait, let me see. Not if you want, if this card says it, then we'll do it. Oh, I don't know about this. The crumbling. What are you holding on to? This reminds me of the Tower card in the tarot. So that means maybe in a lot of crazy energy on Wednesday, not really sure, it might be like just a really busy mind, a lot of things to get done, a lot of things on your mind, right? Again, it'll be a really, really good day for you to like journal it out, that kind of stuff, using a sounding board for people, but not like pushing your shit onto them, right? This is going to be for Wednesday, which I can totally see that happening personally for me. And they're also showing you the number 4. So that could either be setting a foundation or it could be the month of April. Okay. So then for Thursday, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle pillar of light, which is so incredibly amazing for me to get this card for Thursday because that's when my surgery is, right? But the spirit guides and everything else have told me like, hey, everything is going to be okay. It's going to go very well. So I'm not too worried about it. And especially because this one comes up, right? So it's saying that, hey, you're divinely guided to, and there might be a lot of signs coming up on Thursday as well, right? So just kind of remember that. And I'm definitely sensing a mom energy with us on Thursday. So it's like if you have like a mother or a grandmother, someone who was like a mother with you in spirit, then this is going to be like a really good day, right? For you to get signs, to feel close to them, that kind of thing. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, Shauna got a message from the angels last night, 8:08. That's so crazy, right? Because it's on the 8th. And the 8th is her birthday. Okay, yeah, totally, Tara. Totally have to do it. Okay. All right. They might be on the other that Heather has. I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh, yes, yes. Sorry, you guys. So I'm streaming to my page, to the Rising to Your Power group and the YouTube. So if you don't see all of the comments, that's the reason why I get to see all your comments. Well, don't worry, like no one's on YouTube, I don't think. I don't really do that. I just go live on it, so I don't do anything with it. Oh my gosh, on Friday, it is going to be a day to celebrate, to have fun, to break out of your shell, to do something that you've been wanting to do, or just something that just brings out fun, right? Just like I said yesterday, I ended up cleaning up my office after I got off the live yesterday, but it's like allowing some shit to slide so that you can just have some fun, right? But if I asked you right now what you thought was fun, what would you do? Like I was like, go do something fun. What would you do? I'm really curious. So let it in the comments, right? Like, what would you do? So many of us have lost ourselves that we don't even realize what we think is fun anymore, right? Oh my gosh, and it's number 4 for you again. Isn't like 4 like the number that just like follows you around, Shauna? Oh my gosh. Okay. So so I'm getting up now. You guys know what this is. Okay. All right. So stay home, do yoga, hang in my garden. Okay, really? Ooh, and wine tasting. Jay. Oh, I love that. The float therapy. Christy, this is a sign for me. I got to do float therapy. I have one right by my house. I don't like the guy that works there, but yes, the owner of it, actually, he's kind of rude, but I think I'm gonna try it, or I'll try his competitor down the street. But yes, the float, I totally have to do it. Arts and crafts, crochet. Oh my gosh, yes. Spa days. Oh my gosh, for sure. I don't know what's fun anymore. Exactly, Jody. Exactly. So we got to figure out something, right? We got to I get ideas from going on Groupon, and I'm like, oh yeah, arcade. That might be fun. Like me and my son went to an arcade the other day. We played laser tag. We did air hockey. Seriously, I freaking love air hockey so much. Like I should get an air hockey table. I love it that much. Me and my son played for the first time in Utah, and I had bloody knuckles. Literally, my knuckles were bloody, right? And so we played again. I'm like, wow, he is my one competition when it comes to air hockey. And we went and played air hockey, and it's still like neck and neck with me and him. I'm like, you get it because of me, because I gave birth to you. So that, and I'm really good at chess. Really good at chess. I haven't met anyone that could beat me. My husband beat me on the first night that we met or whatever. But the thing is, I let him win. So I even played 4-person chess, and I still won. So Tara, he leaves today. He leaves today at 4:00. So I actually really haven't spent time with him or really seen him since Friday. And he's in there talking to my husband now. So I'm like so anxious to get off so I can, spend time with him and be that weird mom that's like, all up in his grill. Oh my gosh. So Nancy, you saw 4 today. And when you said that number, I was thinking I forgot to look at the meaning. So first off, 444 is always, for me, it's always going to mean the angels. The angels are with you. They're guiding you. They're supporting you, that kind of thing. But now when you see numbers, when you see 444, 333, 1111, whatever it is, right? You can look it up, but then you have to say like, hey, like look at Michelle. Michelle is like, my daughter was born on 444. So if Michelle sees 444, it's not really going to mean the angels are with her. It's going to mean, oh my God, it's going to be the same with her daughter, right? So it could be like, oh, your daughter's going to be more needy today, or you need to spend more time with your daughter, or it's going to be something relevant to her more than likely. But you can talk back to the signs and be like, okay, I got it. You know what I mean? I got 444. Who is sending this to me? What message do you have? just because you see the angel numbers doesn't mean that you're on the right path, right? Because if you were on the right path, then how would they show you, right? So talk back to the numbers, right? If you go on my website and then you go to Spirit Talk, there's a couple of like the blogs in there that I wrote that are like so amazing. So if you go to the one with angel numbers, what you need to know, I'll put the link in here. It's going to be awesome, right? But there's also ones with my mom too. So if you look at the ones like the angels told me to play the lottery and I won, that is one that it's like, okay, the numbers told me to play the lottery and I won the lottery. It's really cool. Okay. So, sorry, pick a card. So if you want to uncross your arms and your legs, and if you're new here, if you're not sure how pick a card works, what we're going to do is you're going to ask Spirit to guide you to one of the cards here today that can bring forth a message of your highest good. If you have something specific that you want a guidance on today, then you can say, okay, Spirit, please help me choose the card with a message that will help me with the situation. All right. And honestly, you should really go with whatever first comes up, because if you don't, then your ego just gets in the way, right? And it starts taking you down this rabbit hole. We don't want that, right? Okay, so I kind of take a couple deep breaths, put your feet on the ground to help ground you. There's 3 cards to choose from today. So there's card 1, card 2, and card 3. So maybe it sounds like I say one louder, maybe one stands out a little bit more. So it's card 1, card 2, card 3. And one might just feel like it has more energy to it. Card 1, card 2, or card 3. Okay. Yeah. Or you could do A, B, or C, whichever way. Wow, a lot of people are getting the number 1. I have my hair stuck in my shirt. Oh my gosh, Bridget. I think I'm with you, Bridget. I am pulled to them all. Hey, there's no you can be pulled with some more than one. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Here we go. All right. Card 1. Ooh. Okay, I forgot. I don't know these cards very well. I want to make sure that I give you guys the correct definition. I'm not going to read it all. I'm going to, ooh, look at this card. So if you chose card 1 for myself, for 3, oh my gosh. See, I love how what Erica did, right? She's like, card 1 is going to be for herself. 2 is for love, and 3 is my career. I absolutely love it. So if you have more than 1, then you can say, okay, card 1 is going to teach me this. Card 2 is going to be about this, right? I absolutely love it. Okay, so card 1, right, which is card number 3. So card number 1 is talking about judgment, and it says that you or someone else is being chastised. Look within. Are you actually judging yourself? Like, are you being your own worst enemy, or is someone else doing it to you? Because right now they're talking about there's like, I don't want to say bad energy, but like there's some kind of thing going on like that, right? And it's like releasing the judgment that you have on yourself, you know what I mean? And it's also like about judgment too. It's like, you know, the more you judge others, the more you judge yourself, and the more you might also judge others too, right? It says you draw to yourself the events in your life. You alone must take responsibility for everything that happens, you know what I mean? So that's true, you know what I mean? But this is talking about learning like your lessons and being easier on yourself, you know what I mean? So if you take responsibility for any mistakes that you made or whatever, then like let yourself off of the hook, you know what I mean? Humans are the only ones that keep on repeating it over and over again, right? And then repeating the mistakes over and over again. And this could also be stopping you from embracing your true self and going forward and that kind of stuff. It feels like there's a lot of connection to the past still, to the past, and almost like the woulda, shoulda, couldas. What could I have done differently? You know what I mean? A little bit of that's going on too, right? And it says what you have thought and done in the past has manifested in the present, right? So it's almost like the past is, you know, contributing still to, you know what I mean, your daily life right now, right? And it's talking about what do you want to change, you know, and what do you want to manifest, right? Can you see that your life is a story in which you get to write the next page, right? And so we can do that by letting go of the past and like looking more into the future and letting ourselves off the hook for the past, right? Or even letting other people off the hook too, because it's talking a little bit about forgiveness as well, you know what I mean? And then it says the past is just a lesson to learn from. Take the information you require to move forward. Leave any guilt, fears, or anger behind, right? And this says let yourself off the hook today. And so it's like, maybe you don't even realize that you're doing it to yourself. Maybe you don't even realize that you're not forgiving yourself or some of those other people that are in your life, right? And that is honestly holding you back a little bit, because you may not realize how much energy is going towards something until like you either relive it again, you know what I mean? Or you actually one day just realize that you're like, wow, I actually am a little more triggered by this than I actually think I am, right? Just kind of like me with my surgery that's coming up. I didn't realize how much PTSD I had from my other surgery until I'm looking at the exact same surgery again. And I'm like, oh my God, like I have PTSD, right? I didn't even realize that I was so messed up about it, right? And so if you are triggered, then that is a sign that like healing needs to take place and that spirit's bringing it up to you for a reason, because it could be something that could be holding you back. Okay. Oh my gosh. And you chose right, Jay? And Jennifer's like, I heard yesterday, stop being a bully to yourself. Yes. And then, people who are on here, you know what I mean? If you're drawn to like spiritual stuff, like, and we're such sweethearts, you know what I mean? A lot of us are such nurturers to other people. And when we're not nurturers to other people, it's probably because they were jerks to us first and that made us hard, right? But it's like, we're so sweet to everyone else, but then it's like inside we're mean to ourselves. Yes. Okay. Yes. And Kimberly is like, same here. Even though I didn't pick number one, it's resonating very deep right now. The message is true for me. And I realize I'm dwelling in the past. I need to find more and more things that suppressed. Yes. Or they will come to you. Anytime that you are like, people are your mirrors, right? So anytime that you get triggered, you feel like a sense of anger or some kind of like emotion, like sadness or whatever, that's teaching you something that you need to heal. So you don't have to go looking for them. They'll find you, right? And I do feel like a lot of us can go ahead and take all three of these messages today. So this is number 2, right? Ooh, green fairy, right? Okay, let me see really quick. Sorry, I love these so much. I just haven't had time to study them, so I have to look at the thing, because some of these are not. Oh my gosh, healing. Perfect card for me, for sure. So if you have any kind of health issues or anything like that, this is definitely one, right? Oh, and it says green is the color of healing and growth, for sure, right? So it's saying, hey, you know what? You're going through a lot of the stuff right now, but don't worry, you are healing. You are in good hands, right? And it's like going ahead and focusing on the color green right now, which is the color of nature. It's the color of healing, it will definitely help out too, right? Sit in the nature in the woods if possible, right? Meditate on that green color, right? And then it's like, allow that green color to actually heal you. This is what this is saying, right? And then it says, ask the green fairies to assist you in healing or with the healing of others. So definitely if you are a healer as well, this can definitely help you excel your healing abilities, right? And it says, be sure to offer thanks for their work. Oh yeah, because fairies can be mischievous, right? And then it says, just as trees and flowers go, so can your body, mind, emotions, and spirit grow healthy and strong. In nature, there's a constant renewal, right? I absolutely love this, right? And it says, buy yourself a plant today, right? So it's definitely talking about needing to get out in nature. You know what I mean? It's going to heal your soul a little bit. And I've said this a zillion times, right? It's like, because outside is where energy is flowing, right? If you're outside, then you leave more opportunities for spirit to come into your life with messages, with guidance, with healing, right? All that stuff. When we're inside buildings, we're inside our houses, there's not much energy that's flowing unless you have a plant, right? Because everything is dead. You know what I mean? None of the stuff is alive, So when we go out there, it can also recharge our batteries. There's 2 ways to charge our batteries. It's going to be from outside with the energy that's there, right? In nature, that kind of thing. Or it's going to be like through meditation, that kind of stuff, and trying to directly connect yourself to spirit, right? So this is definitely like a sign that even if you are trying to figure out like what to do in your life and that kind of stuff, what decision to make, is that you actually need to heal and grow a little bit more before you make any kind of big giant decisions. Or don't make decisions from your bad habits, and don't make decisions from a place of, scarcity mindset, making, bad habits. You know what I mean? Kind of what I'm saying? It's like they're telling me to like don't not get the house because of, you don't think you're going to have enough money, right? That's coming from like a scarcity mindset, right? So don't not do that, right? It's like, just make sure that you're making your choices out of love and it's in a positive thing. I hope that makes sense. So let me know. I have to block another one. Yes. Okay. And then, yeah, so bringing a plant inside is going to help move that energy around, right? It's going to bring a little bit of nature and healing inside. Okay. Okay. And then card number 3. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. It is air element, which is so funny because me and Tressa during the full moon ritual ceremony, we were talking about like Libras are the air element. I love it, right? And the key word is wind. I'm totally thinking about you right now, Rachel. Okay, so it says, feel the wind on a blustery day as it blows directly into your face and whips your hair into a backward stream. Notice what it feels like as it hits the different areas of your body. Feel how its current moves around your body and blows your clothing about. Hear it. Sometimes it seems as if the wind is voicing you to stream of words as it roars past you. There's a mighty presence in the air, a great force. You can feel it as you brace yourself for impact. The power is there for you to harness. Imagine yourself one with the wind, bolstering its energy. Next time there's a strong wind, slip outside and just run with it. I have watched my cat do this, and it seems as if she is in a whole other state of being when she runs with the wind. She is exhilarated. Animals like fairies instinctively know what to do. What would the wind blow to you? Where would you like it to blow to you? The wind is a perfect example of the incredible power of the universe, right? Which is so incredibly funny too, because like I used to sit outside and when it was windy and I would just like feel the wind all over me. And I just felt like it was such a beautiful connection with God, right? So I feel like I can connect God mostly like in the ocean, right? I feel like God is the ocean at that point, right? But then I also feel that God is wind because it was just like caressing me and just giving me so much love. And I just like loved it. It was like little baby hugs and kisses. You know, I know it sounds so crazy, but you just have to try it, right? When it's like a windy day and then you just lay there, you just sit there and you just feel like how it moves around you. So this card is definitely talking about you getting closer with your divine, right? Getting closer with your higher power, getting closer with whatever you feel is like your belief system and that kind of thing, right? It's also too talking a little bit about like allowing yourself to relax and allowing yourself to surrender to something that is greater than you, right? So it's almost talking like if you are going through something right now, it's saying if there's that lot of resistance, if there's a lot of resistance, it's not the path, right? If there's a little resistance, that's okay, right? So just kind of think to yourself where you are feeling resistance in your life. Are you trying to literally like break down a door? Or are you just like nudging the door a little bit? Because there's a difference. When you try to open a door, it's like, oh, okay, I just have to pull a little bit. That's all right, right? But if I'm trying to open a door, like, and I'm like, and it's not working, right? That's a sign, right? You're not supposed to go through that door. So, and how that can show up into your lives is, you know what I mean? If you're in a relationship and maybe you guys had a couple of bad things happen or whatever like that, but deep down, you kind of know, like, some of your bad habits of previous relationships are melting into this one. And you can kind of reflect and look and be like, oh, wait, no, this is actually me. It's not really him. I feel like I need some things to work on, right? That would be like just like opening the door a little bit, like, okay. Now, an example of that is like you guys keep on breaking up and there's lies and, you know what I mean? You don't really feel comfortable talking with them and that kind of stuff. That is you trying to like either break down a door or freaking try to open it up. You are resisting too much. You have to allow the Tao, the way. You have to go with the flow a little bit. See what I'm talking about? It's like, another way too is like if you keep on getting signs that you need to like quit your job or you need to start this business and that kind of stuff, and it just keeps on coming over and over again. If you have gotten fired or laid off or anything like that from your job, 99% of the time you were supposed to have left that job way before and Spirit had given you the signs and you didn't listen. So then Spirit made that happen, right? It's crazy. Okay. So wind, element of the Gemini. I have Gemini dominant chart. Ooh, I love it. I always felt the wind is cleansing for me. Yes. I feel like it can actually cleanse you. Like I feel like we should be able to take wind baths. Maybe that's a thing that I'm going to start. And then Kimberly is definitely CY3 kept popping up in my head too. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad. Yes. I'm so glad you're connected too, Kimberly. Oh my gosh. That is so sweet. And Christine's like, number 2 is perfect. Number 3, I love standing in the wind. Oh my gosh. Lol, thank you so much. Yes, I love you. Thank you so much. I love like this group that we have. You know what I mean? It's just so amazing. And then you know what, for the David Bowie night, I'm thinking about like we'll go on Zoom so that we can actually see each other. If you guys want to do that, I think it'd be really funny. And then Kimberly's like, speaking of the Tao, I've been having Tao healing this past week. Yes. And I got my attunement for Reiki healing on July 17th. Yes. Way to go, Kimberly. You are so on the right path. So on the right path. Okay, guys, I got to get going. I got to see my son. But I love you so much. And I will hopefully post these cards, and I will talk to you about David Bowie night. And you know what I mean? The course is going awesome. So just message me if you have any questions about that. Still time to join. Love to have you because we have the best group in the world. So I love you. Oh, you don't have Zoom? Then maybe I can Zoom. I can go from Zoom and I can stream into the Rise into Your Power group, Nancy. So we'll be good. All right. Love you so much. And I will too tell him that, Tara and Kimberly. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Nancy. Love you.